This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all for coming and supporting this channel. I appreciate everything that you do. So, with that said, I've been talking about, buying farms, buying ammunition, stockpiling pretty much. I've been talking about that for a long time. And, we've been talking about, retailers closing up, limited supply of ammunition at certain retailers and stuff, how you have a lot of people in this country who, can't go to their local retailer to buy ammunition because they either closed or it's too far. And so a lot of people say, hey, just go to the internet to buy stuff. Let's go to the internet. I can get all my stuff on the internet. I don't have to go to my local gun shop. I don't have to go to my local retailer and buy farm and ammunition and stuff like that. I'm talking about you still need FFL if you're getting a farm ship buying it on the internet. You still need those out there. Though the FFLs are disappearing because you have states now who have pretty much come up with laws how to get rid of them. They're putting so many restrictions in place, making it very difficult, putting loops in the process. And so they're getting fed up and tired up. So, a lot of them are just pretty much stopped doing it, period. You have gun shops in different states and different places, and it's spreading, people. I'm talking about, this stuff is spreading. And, it's getting to the point where, now I've been talking about this for a long time. This is the one shop stop for a whole lot of people. The internet. I can go to the internet and buy stuff. Well, it was an article, several articles out there where you have states now are suing internet gun websites. And, they're suing them because they don't have certain laws and restrictions in place. And see, this is what I've been trying to warn people about for a long time. And I've been warning people, but this is the go-to for every gun owner. Every time, where I don't have to go there, I can go to the internet. And see, I've been saying this for a long time. Your politicians are looking at the same thing that gun owners are looking at. I'm talking about they're not dumb, they're not stupid. They know the internet is providing all these things that gun owners are buying. And so right now you have states that suing gun websites. I'm not going to name them. I'm talking about the information is out there. It's not hard to find. But, they're suing ammunition companies out there, ammunition websites who are selling ammunition and stuff. And they're going after, a few farm websites out there. And the problem is with that is because they're claiming that, hey, there's no age verification on these websites. I'm talking about, you're having people being convicted right now for crimes that they had committed because they bought stuff off the internet from some of these gun websites. I'm talking about right now, as I speak. And it's been highlighted. And you have states looking at that. Now, you have states like California who has been using this method for a long time. And, in California, California has been pretty much banning certain farms in its state. One situation, just for example, look at Glock. Glock Generation 3 handguns. I'm talking about in California, I think if it's still that way, last time I looked for, it was a while back, but I don't know about now, that, in California, you can't purchase a Gen 4 or a Gen 5 Glock in California. I think the last time that I looked that you was only able to buy Gen 3s. Now it could have changed. I'm talking about that could have been changed, but as far as I know, you had Glock still producing Gen 3 firearms because in California law, didn't want to have Glock Gen 4s and stuff in that state. So I don't know. Maybe it could have changed or whatever, but I know that was something that was a while back that I looked at a long time ago that was in effect. So, you have California putting the restrictions on farms that you can buy on the internet. And, these gun websites, they have restrictions. If you're in California, you have to have these safety appliance type farms or whatever the California approved. And see, this is something that's been flying on the radar. A lot of people has not been looking at. And, when it comes to, like I said, ammunition websites, your state has that type of power. These politicians can set these regulations in place on some of these gun internet websites in their state where you can't get your hands on it. And that's the thing that I keep telling people about. It's a slippery slope. But, everybody go-to thing is the internet. They can set the internet laws just as well as your state, your regulation laws with your gun shops and the ammunition companies in your. I'm talking about people, there's no limit of what they can do. There's no limit. I'm talking about, do you have any other, what is your alternative if you can't buy this stuff on the internet? I'm talking about, they already trying to close so-called loopholes and stuff, buying, parts and phone parts from people, person to person. They want to have they want you to go and run a background check on everything that you sell, pretty much. That's what it's coming to. I'm talking about, it's getting to the point where, you're going to have to get a background check to buy a part for your gun. It sounds crazy, don't it? But I'm talking about, I wouldn't judge too quick. Do not the way some of these gun laws are going. Now, the way some of these states are proposing all this stuff in these bills and everything, hundreds of pages in these bills and stuff. I'm talking about, nobody knows how far these people can go. But what I do know, that we're going to have to keep up the fight. We can't slow down. We can't take our foot off the gas. We must read these bills in these states and stuff that's being passed. I'm talking about, everything I'm telling you is not far-stretched, people. This is the reality that we live in. I won't be surprised if we see some of these stupid laws being passed when it comes to these gun websites. You can't purchase this for your farm. You can't purchase that for your farm. I'm talking about, this is some of the stuff that, in this country we're too comfortable with. We're so comfortable with the internet, most transactions now are done on the internet. You look at some of these people being convicted for some crimes in this country, most of their transaction was done on the internet. You already have regulators and you already have politicians and stuff going after so-called ghost guns and stuff out there. I'm talking about, once a bill is passed, they can start shutting off a lot of the ghost guns and stuff. People selling the 80% lowers and stuff. I'm talking about, trust me. I'm talking about, it's only so many loops that a lot of these companies can go through before they actually just stop them in their tracks. I'm talking about, because right now it's a huge push to pretty much sue gun manufacturers to try to run them out of business. That is the ultimate goal. I'm talking about, we can fight all the laws and stuff up here, but it's one thing to start closing down gun manufacturers. And what that would do, raise the price of guns. That sure enough is going to happen. You see what's going on in the situation in this country when it comes to toilet paper and sanitizing stuff. If you cut back on something, if you limit something, what's going to happen? The price is going to go up. That's pretty much what I'm talking about. That's pretty much what I'm looking at right now. And I'm just talking to you and telling you about this stuff. States have that type of power to cut certain things off. And these websites and stuff like that, I'm talking about, I hope this doesn't increase. But right now you have websites right now that's pretty much in the bullseye of the politicians. A lot of them are. Not just a few, it's a lot of them. The ammunition websites, and you have some of the farm websites, they're in the bullseye right now for some of these gun regulations. There's bills being wrote up right now, whether you know it or not. I'm talking about, a lot of people want to order their bulk ammunition offline and stuff. People, me tell you something right now. There are bills being wrote up. And I hope just soon one pass, I'll be the first one to tell you about it and show you. Because you got people who don't believe this. They don't believe it. But there's articles out there as we speak of how people are buying massive ammunition off the internet. And they're trying to put a stop to that. And one way they're going to do that is to come after these gun websites. Setting regulation in place where you can only order so much per month. You already have states looking at wanting to ban you down to one phone per month. And they're going to try to do the same thing when it comes to ammunition. And, I've been saying for a long time, because in this country, a lot of people, we've been talking about this for a long time. We've been doing it. Some people are set in their ways. They're not going to get out and stockpile. They're not going to, make it their business to get prepared and stuff like that. Some people are always going to be behind. But once these things are set in place, that's when it's going to be too late. By the time you go out and try to buy what you need, law's been set in place. I'm talking about because they're looking at this type of stuff. I've been looking at articles and it is spreading. I went for 1, 2, 3. It's several articles out there. Several articles. I'm talking about people. We in a new era when it comes to gun regulation now, and they're pretty much setting the traps. They're trying to cut off avenues and stuff like that. And I heard somebody made a comment and said this election is about healthcare. I'm talking about, first of all, I don't see all your politicians coming out every single day with some type of new healthcare law. I don't even see that. I see gun laws, but I don't see healthcare laws. I'm talking about, what new healthcare law is out there that's going to change what we got going on now? I haven't seen one yet, besides the one we passed when Obama was in there. And so far as healthcare, my healthcare insurance been going up for decades, even before Obama went in there. When he was in there, passed his law, it just still keep going up. So, but right now, in my eyes, this election here is about gun laws. This is about guns, this election. I'm talking about, Biden is the front runner. Guess what? He didn't waste no time picking Beto. He didn't say nothing about he didn't say nothing about healthcare. He said about guns. I ain't hear nothing come out of Biden mouth about talking about healthcare. He's talking about guns. He picked Beto. That's all I need to know. So the fight will continue over here. But I just want to have a conversation, talk to you about what's going on in this country. Internet sales, people. Focus on that right now. Internet sales is under attack right now when it comes to your Second Amendment. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.